Are you a fan of the No Dishes podcast? Be sure to check out our Patreon, where you can find exclusive merch and perks, and join the Clean Plate Club, our Facebook group where you can connect with other fans of the No Dishes podcast, share your favorite moments from the most recent episodes, and submit questions for upcoming guests. Season 4 of the No Dishes podcast is brought to you by VisitBloomington.com. VisitBloomington.com is the best resource for restaurants and culinary information, special events, fun activities, places to stay, and more in our area. We share a similar mission here on the No Dishes podcast of highlighting local businesses and the people who make our community unique. We can't thank them enough for hopping on board. Check them out at visitbloomington.com to easily plan your next meal, visit, or night out on the town.
Hey, say, honey, let's go out to eat. Relieve our culinary duties. With all these restaurants to sweep us off our feet, they're bound to turn us into foodies. No dishes, no dishes, no dishes. We'll have a bottle of wine, relax and have a good time. No dishes, no dishes.
I know, you're the best.
It's also funny if you guys any like some bloopers.
Dude, we need to get a good blooper reel
Yeah.
going. It's all gonna be.
George just never messes up.
It's true. You know, it's tough. It's tough when you're just this good. Yeah. You're gonna clip what I just said after me fucking up a bunch, and then it's just me like, it's tough when you're this good, and I'm gonna look like an idiot. All right, we good?
Yeah, we're rolling. We're good.
Cool. I'm here with Chris Mansala of Pinoy Garden Cafe. What's up, dude?
How you doing, man? Appreciate you having us here. I wish my mom could make it, but she's taking care of business right now.
Yeah. That's what we had originally talked about, and but we understand. Yeah, we don't want you. We're here to support small businesses.
Yeah.
We don't want you guys missing out on catering gigs.
Right, yeah,
Because you need to
appreciate
come
that.
talk to my stupid butt. I didn't know how to censor that properly.
That was a great censor, Jordan. Good job.
I didn't know. I mean, it
Last
works.
one of season 4. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, so this is so this won't come out last, but this is the last one we're recording of 20 episodes.
Okay.
21 actually, because you and Hallie are going to be two separate ones. Because originally we're going to have you and Hamid and Hallie representing all the food trucks and have like it pieced together into one episode to come out next Monday before the first Food Truck Friday. And then we're like, let's have them separate because that way we can really just like let you have your time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Without having all you guys and. Couldn't get Hamid to get back to me, so it's you and Hallie, which is great because she had so much cool stuff about Bloomberger. I know you've got a lot of stuff that's really, really cool about how Pinoy Garden kind of came about and like your story. So let's first off, let's just tell people about Pinoy and what it is.
So Pinoy Garden. So originally we're from Louisville, Kentucky. So we're not from Bloomington at all.
Okay.
So we moved here in 2016. But Pinoy Garden, we've always planned this for years, since being like in the Philippines, because I was born in the Philippines, came here when I was 9 years old. But we'd always talked about having a business, but us not coming from money, it was hard to do that. So we had to work a lot and save up. And last year we finally did it.
I know it. Dude, that mic stand.
Mic drop.
Yeah, no, the timing of that was perfect. We did it. Boom.
Let me just tighten that for you real quick.
That couldn't have been more perfect, though.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of weird when I said the last word. It was like,
No, I know, but that's like, you're like, hey, last year we did it. Boom.
There you go. It should be
thank you.
super tight. Is that too high, though?
No, it
That's
should be
good.
fine. Yeah.
You know what? As finicky as that thing is, that's shocking. That's the first time it's done it all season. Like we've had it happen when we weren't recording.
But like on time. Not like
Yeah.
on time.
Man, the timing of it could not have been better. Cool. So it's awesome you guys have finally kind of achieved that, especially like having until 9 in the Philippines. Like that's some formative years. And then Louisville, like really kind of working towards this goal. What is it that made you guys come up to Bloomington from Louisville?
To be honest, the safety, because where I grew up is no future at all.
Yeah.
So you go out, go to college, or you stay there and do whatever you do.
Right.
For us, we saw a bigger picture, like moving to Bloomington, like close to Indianapolis area. Also, like my stepdad's from here. So when my mom met my stepdad, he saw how it is there in Louisville. So he's like, you know what? Bloomington is a great town. You know, it's safe. There's more opportunities for you guys. Also, like school-wise, because in Louisville, it's not really a lot of good education, like level-wise,
Right.
until we got here.
Cool,
So-
man. Yeah, so you've been here since 2016.
2016.
What are your thoughts? How do you like it?
I love it here just because it's pretty laid back. Because Louisville's a big city.
Right.
Traffic is crazy. Everything is crazy over there. But here is nice. It's a college town. It's very diverse also. So I like it. We like it here.
Awesome, man. So what's kind of what you guys are doing with Pinoy right now? You know, where you're setting up, catering, the Saturday deliveries. Tell us kind of what you're executing, and then let's talk about future plans.
Okay, so when we started last year of April 2nd, because next week's going to be our 1 year.
Oh,
April
congrats,
2nd.
man.
So,
That's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. We started in Farmers Market last year, April 2nd. I want to thank Mr. Clarence Boone from the Farmers Market for giving us a chance, because when we first started, we didn't know what we was going to do. Like, are we doing deliveries? Are we doing pickups? Or are we going to join like pop-up events? And he came out of nowhere and like, hey, I run Bloomington Farmers Market. I would like for you guys to be there. So it gave us a chance to, you know, also some free marketing, because Farmers Market is a big deal here in Bloomington.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody goes there. So when we started there, pretty much we wanted to do like deliveries and pickups for now. But when pop-up events started like becoming more popular here, we started joining. So and then we started doing caterings. The thing is, we didn't plan on doing caterings at all when we first started. A couple people just reached out to us, hey, can you do like maybe a couple, pans of Filipino food? And then I guess the word got out. So we started doing like one catering a week to like 3 to 4.
Man,
a week.
It's hard to say no to money.
Yeah,
When people are like, hey, we want to pay you for some food. Be like, nah.
Also, IU is our biggest clients, because most of our caterings is from IU. So especially like welcome week when students get back.
Oh yeah.
I remember this last year, the welcome week, we had 7 caterings in 2 weeks.
Man.
So it was like back to back.
Yeah.
So
That's a good problem to have, man.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen you guys post some pictures of like some large orders, like big orders.
And the thing is, it's mostly just me and my mom most of the time. But it's good to have like my brother, my sister, also a couple of friends that I used to work with at restaurants and wineries. So they have like experience. So they actually helped us, make sure we're on time. Because most of the time with the business, it's just me and my mom operating.
Wow, yeah.
So
that's nice to have those friends. Where are some of those places you met them at? Where did you work at before you got Pinoy going?
When I left Bloomington in 2021, I moved to Indianapolis.
Okay.
So I started working at this winery place called I forgot what it's called. It's in Fishers, Indiana.
Is it like Cooper Hawk or something
No,
like
it's
that?
man, what is it called?
You're all good.
Daniel's Vineyard.
Okay.
It's in Fishers, Carmel area.
Yeah.
So I worked there for like a year.
What were we doing?
Pretty much like making pizzas, salads, soups, all that stuff, bread,
Okay. Yeah,
stuff like that.
But cooking, yeah.
Cooking, prep. So
Sweet. And then that's where you met some of these friends that help.
I met some of my friends there, and the good thing is when they told me that, hey, I'm going to IU next year. It's perfect timing.
Yeah, come on down.
I know how you work. We work good together. So why don't you, help us make some money?
Absolutely. There's
So-
no better interview than working with someone or watching them get their ass kicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On a busy shift.
Yeah.
And see how they handle it.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that worked out that way. And, it's so cool that it is such a family thing. But, of course, you're going to need to rely on friends and people to help you out. And so you do the farmers market. You started doing Food Truck Friday kind of late in the year last year. Are people expecting to see you there? Because we're, here kind of promoting Food Truck Friday too, since you guys are a vendor. Are you planning on being there pretty much every week? Or what are your guys' thoughts on Food Truck For
now, we would like to be there every week. But for now, we don't know what the future is, you know,
Right,
because
yeah.
now we're doing weddings, caterings.
Uh-huh.
Last year we started doing small, and then this year I feel like it just upgraded. I think when the word got out, you know, Bloomington Foodies or Indianapolis local foodies, all those platforms,
Yeah.
the word got out and people started reaching out to us and wanted to see if we can cater for them. So,
Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, well, we're fortunate to have you whenever you don't have a catering gig, and
Yeah.
we're excited for it. You know, we
Yeah.
were just recording with Sean,
Yeah.
and you know he was talking about the pork belly, which I think is that some of what you brought.
Yeah, I got
Let's talk
pork
about it.
belly.
We gotta bring it out.
Yeah, I can't come in here with no food, man.
I
You know,
know, yeah.
you know, I have to come with some food, man.
Oh
so
man! All right, this is P belly. Let's go here first. Oh, buddy, Garrett. What's the best shot on this one? I don't know. Do we? Is that how we do it?
That's good. Just show it to that camera.
Ah.
So what's that?
Yeah. What do we got here? Tell us a little
So
bit.
this yellow rice is called Java rice. This is very popular in the Philippines. So anything you eat with grilled meat, you pair it with the yellow rice. So we have the pork belly here, and of course the chicken lumpia spring rolls, which is like our national appetizers. So you're well known for the lumpias.
I never realized the lumpia was chicken. That you guys. I always thought it was like veggie.
We do 3 types.
Oh,
so we
okay.
have chicken, pork, and vegetables. So
Gotcha.
the veggie one is like for the vegetarians who
Right.
can't eat meat. So we have to have that on the menu. Also, you can pair the veggie lumpia with the pancit stir-fry noodles.
Yeah.
The veggie one. So
What's like the most traditional one, like most popular in the Philippines as far as lumpia, like
filling pork.
Really?
We eat
Okay.
a lot of pork. The pork lumpia there. So
And then you guys partnered. Are they out of Indy? The Ube Love.
actually, Ube Love is ran by one of our friends.
Okay.
In Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So she moved to Hawaii, but she didn't want Ube Love to close down and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So she asked us if you want to run it or associate with it.
Cool.
And we said, yeah, so why not? Because the thing is, not a lot of people knows this, but my sister, she is our baker. She makes like the desserts, also with my mom.
Yeah.
So she's like everything behind the scene with the desserts. So I want to, say that.
Yeah, give her
thank
some-
her. Yeah,
yeah, give
thank
her
her
some
for
love.
that because most of our desserts is her. She does it, and she's only 16 years old.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
man, that's awesome. Getting
But-
that experience early on.
Yeah, but that's her passion is baking, and it's so it was only right to have her involved with the business. So it's great having her.
Yeah.
having
So
that.
what are these? What is ube?
So ube rice cake's like a purple yam.
Okay.
So basically, you can make anything like a ube rice cakes. You can ube cupcakes, cakes, filling. So basically, like a purple yam, sweetened purple yam.
Sweet. So you guys are now Ube Love is now you guys.
Yes.
So it's Pinoy and Ube Love.
Yep.
So if they see Ube Love on Instagram, something like that, it's all kind of part of the
Yeah.
Pinoy and it's your family.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's if I keep staring at that, I'm going to eat on the mic and everyone is going to.
Give you a fork.
Yeah. Challenge accepted. Yeah.
So this
Oh
right.
man, I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen this one.
That's sisig. It's a pork sisig. Same thing with the yellow rice, with the chicken lumpia spring rolls, and then the ube rice cakes. So sisig is like this is what you eat in the Philippines when you're drinking beer, any type of liquor. By itself, you can eat it by itself, or you can eat it with rice. But this is very popular in the Philippines. Normally, we call it sizzling plate.
Sizzling plate.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what it is.
So what's the difference in so it's pork as well?
Yes,
What's the difference in in the preparation? It's a different cut than the belly.
Yeah, it's different cut, different seasonings, and how we marinate it. With that one is you just marinate it with regular Filipino seasonings, and then you throw it in the fryer like a crispy pork belly. This one you have to marinate it like a day or two.
Okay.
So you can suck all the ingredients because we normally have different types of ingredients. Like that one has probably 4 or 5 ingredients. This probably has 7 or 8.
Oh wow.
So it's more seasonings in it too.
Now, are you at liberty to tell us what some of those seasonings are? Is that
I
is
can't.
that trade?
I can't. This is my grandma. This is my grandma's recipe right
Oh,
here.
really? Okay.
Yes. So like growing up, I've watched my grandma, my mom be in the kitchen and stuff like that. But this right here, I can't tell.
Okay, that's good. I figured that might be the case. You guys need to market that as grandma's recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's cool. People love it, especially like, yes, you're a family business. You got you and your mom and then your sister's doing the baking, but family recipe stuff too. I mean, that's people appreciate that, and that's awesome.
Yeah, and this is one of our most popular dishes during our deliveries. And we can't wait to introduce this on the Farmers Market and Food Truck Fridays. So we'll have that on the menu.
Sweet, yeah, because I don't think I've had this. I opened that and I was not expecting to see what it is. It's
we have this customer, every week she orders a half pan of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's a half pan run?
So it's like $45.
That's not bad.
It's like a half pan and it's full.
Yeah.
So every weekend they order.
I'm excited. It's like listen. Sorry, Garrett. It's like listen.
So, Jordan, are you going to order just a half pan every week to keep for yourself?
Yeah.
Sign them up.
Oh, man. It's like buttery.
We need a weekly subscription to a half pan. Just sign us up, please.
Man, Garrett, you got to try this, buddy.
Yeah, well, don't eat it all.
No promises.
I hope two boxes are enough for you guys. You know.
Yeah, good looking out. Yeah.
So that's a new dish, though, for this year. What was it called again?
Sisig.
Sisig. Cool. Yep. I'm going to have that next Friday. I'm there.
Yeah, was it PSIG? Or
it's a SISIG. So sisig.
Okay, SISIG. I can't read. That's why.
You got him distracted with food.
I know. My brain shuts down, and I'm like still like just analyzing everything my taste buds are tasting. It's so good,
for
man.
me, anything with camera, I get nervous because I'm not really like a camera person.
Oh, really?
I guess when we did that, when we got invited on the news, Indianapolis News, we got invited twice. So we appeared on Wish TV News and All Indiana News.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Yeah, dude, it's
So the thing is, I have stuff to say on the paper, but when they say lights, camera, action, went away.
Right? Yeah,
It went away. I don't know.
dude, it's I don't know. It's tough. Like I forget they're here and just try to like we're in a conversation,
Yeah.
And like it's fine with the mic. We've been doing that for a while, but it's I feel like I went up into like a news tape. That's a whole nother thing because that's like a big production.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about like how many people are going to be watching it. And you did great though. I watched those segments. And
I appreciate
you were
that,
phenomenal. So I'm glad you shouted those out.
Yeah, but my legs was shaking the whole time. You can't see it because the table, but my legs was shaking.
Man,
I
dude,
was like,
that's so. I've had that happen. I don't know why. I mean, the human mind's a fickle thing, but like sometimes I'll get up at karaoke and feel like I'm a rock star and just like really working it and rocking it. And then other times I'm just like, I'll get up there and like my leg, like it's just like shaking. And you're like, can they see that it's shaking? And then it just like, it's a vicious cycle where it just gets worse. Anyway, that's a lot more legitimate to be on local or news in Indianapolis versus a room full of 30 people for karaoke.
yeah, pretty much, because you don't know how many people are watching.
Yeah. Either way, you guys held it down and represented very well.
But we appreciate that because that's also like a big marketing. Just after the news, we started getting a lot of more buzz.
Yeah,
not just in Bloomington, but like all around Indiana. We started reaching out from Fishers, Carmel, Noblesville, anything up north. So,
introducing Constellation Stage and Screen, Bloomington's newest professional theater and film company. On stage next, Constellation presents American Fast, a riveting new sports drama playing March 23rd through April 8th at the Ted Jones Playhouse. 21-year-old college basketball sensation Katie Salama makes it to March Madness, only to become a national news story when she lies about observing the Muslim fast while competing in the tournament. See this thrilling new basketball drama, American Fast, on stage March 23rd through April 8th in downtown Bloomington. Find tickets at constellation.org. Did you know the Chocolate Mousse has a second Bloomington location? Located next to Buffalo's on Indiana Avenue, not only can you find our famous homemade ice cream, but we also have a full coffee menu featuring locally roasted Brown County coffee and delicious vegan and gluten-free treats from our friends at Rainbow Bakery. Skip the line and order ahead at moosebtown.com 7 days a week. Open early at 8 a.m. Monday through Friday. It's the perfect early morning stop, midday pick-me-up, or late night snack. That's great. Are there a lot of Filipino places in Indy, do you know?
Yes. Also, there are a couple. I want to give them a shout out because, we all support each other.
That's great, man.
We love doing that. So Taste of Manila, they're also a food truck. They're in Indianapolis area. Great food. Also, Bay Area Bistro. She's in Carmel Fishers area.
Okay.
And Lumpia Creations is also in like Fishers and Carmel area. And they do like all kinds of lumpias. Like you can have the pancit noodles inside the lumpia and fry it. You can have buffalo chicken lumpia, anything. So it's very exciting to see like other like Filipinos, doing their own thing, but different kinds of food, like representing. It's not just this. It could be the same food, but like, different like
different takes
ingredients.
on it.
Different like how you prepare it and how you cook it.
Kind of like a Filipino, like American fusion, or whatever. Phil American, but
there's a couple here in Indiana, so like I want people to know that too, because support them.
Yeah,
because they have some great food.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. I love that mutual shared love, between everybody. Not like, oh, we're competitors. Like they're, you know what I mean? Like you're like, yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Right.
Like, the thing is, there's no such thing as competition for us. The only competition we have is ourselves. Like, how better can we be?
Right.
That's how we see it.
Yeah. Like
for us, we love supporting locals. We love supporting our own Filipinos who has businesses, because it should be that way.
Absolutely.
Like you want to see everybody win.
For sure. So. Yeah, that's I think I've talked to you before how I had the Filipino spaghetti from Johnny's Grub to Go that I loved so much. Do you guys ever do Filipino spaghetti, or have you thought about doing something like that?
We have. The thing is, it's so hard for us to introduce a lot of dishes because our time is limited and our space is limited.
Right.
We operate at the commissary kitchen at One World.
Yeah.
But our goal is to get like a trailer. It's just so limited. Like we can only do much.
There's only so much time in the day. You only got so many hands. Yeah.
But with your help with the Food Truck Fridays and the farmers market, like we can introduce more and have more on the menu compared to what we're doing in deliveries.
Yeah.
Because in deliveries we'll have like 2 or 3 big dishes and then a couple appetizers. But on those events we can pretty much do unlimited.
Yeah, I've seen the menu that you offer for delivery versus what it is at Food Truck Friday, and it's like much more vast at the actual events. And part of the reason we had you guys come on last year because we've always said no tent setups, because we don't. That kind of opens up Pandora's box. Mm-hmm. But it was perfect timing. When you guys had reached out, I'd seen what you guys were doing. I really wanted to try the food. You're doing something that none of the food trucks are doing. And it just like is another vendor that people might not have to wait as long in line. And it's just like, we just liked you and your mom. And like, we're like, all right, this is a perfect fit. And you were like, yeah, we're going to be getting a truck. So we're like, all right, perfect. And I couldn't be happier that we did.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah. So, but I think last we talked, you're thinking like maybe getting a truck or something in the fall.
So yeah, that's the plan. With this business, we wanted to do it slowly. Like, we want to do it the right way for us.
Yeah.
Because I've learned in the past, a lot of mistakes from people that I've seen. They jumped into the process
too soon.
So when me and my mom were planning this business, like the family, I told them that let's do it slowly. Like, even though it's so hard to have like a pop up because it's so much work.
Right.
Behind the scenes, it's so much work. Like,
oh yeah,
we barely sleep most of the times when we operate because we have to take care of a lot of things. Compared to a food truck, you can have all the everything inside the food truck. Like your freezers, your what do you call that? Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's
just all the equipment, everything you need to serve food.
Yeah, for us, we have to pack it in the van and like the fryers, the griddle, the grill. Everything in the van and set it up.
Set up, tear down. Tear down.
So it's hard for us to do that, but at the same time, it's great we did it this way because we're learning.
Right.
Also, it's cheaper.
Yeah,
it's
for
cheaper.
Sure. Yeah, less overhead. It's more labor, but less overhead. Yeah. When you don't have a ton of staff and it's you guys, that's a good thing,
Yeah. So I told my mom, let's just do it this way, even though it's gonna be tough, but when you go to a business, nothing is easy.
Right, and this way you don't have a $60,000 loan on a trailer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for next one is we want to get a small trailer.
Yeah.
And then we'll just keep evolving to a big one, and then maybe one day a restaurant. But for now, that's not in our mindset. We're just taking it one at a time.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are doing it right. I mean, the food's fantastic, and it's whenever you do grow, though, I was just putting in my piece about Filipino spaghetti, just like being like, that's the one thing that I'm wanting.
Oh yeah,
not that you cater to me, but I'm like, this is my comment card.
Yeah. So yeah, since we're talking about Johnny's, like great food.
Yeah,
You know, she has everything. I mean, you know,
Dude, I know burgers too. Like she's got a whole American menu.
I watched her like grow from like a small food truck.
Yeah.
Oh, we all did.
Oh, I know. I was one of her first regulars out there. Ginger's amazing. Yeah.
So I used to work there.
Oh, okay. Awesome, man.
I worked there. You know, it was great. It was a great environment. You know, I learned some stuff too that I didn't know. And I feel like it's vice versa. You know, both of us learn from each other.
For sure.
Yeah, they're great people. You know, great food, and yeah, it's amazing.
It was just always perfect for me going out to our Nashville store. You know, right as I'm leaving the Bloomington shop, calling what I want. Yeah, it's ready by the time I'm there. I pick it up and go. Yeah, and it's like sometimes I'm feeling noodles. Sometimes I want a burger. Like there's a breakfast sandwich. The menu's massive.
Plus, she makes great cakes.
Oh, I know, dude. I've never had the cake, but the pictures I've seen, those things are ridiculous.
Yeah,
insane.
The Ube cake is like my favorite.
Oh, really?
Because I think a couple years ago, I think it was my sister's birthday, we ordered Ube cake. That was gone in like 5 minutes, man. Because we took it down to Louisville to celebrate it down there, and we don't know who else makes cakes around in Bloomington like that, like Ube cake. So
and it's like it's one thing for something to be so visually appealing, but also like to back it up with like being delicious. Because nothing's more of a letdown. They're like, oh, that looks incredible, and they're like, eh. You know, so that's cool because I haven't tried the cake. So
you need to. Like,
I know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, my. I was gonna say my diet might say I don't need to, but I definitely need to for my sanity. So I don't ever have to just stare there and wonder whenever she posts a picture. Yeah. But
you know, it's all love. You know, between me and them.
That's great. Yeah, you just did. What was it over at the Filipino Cultural Night at IU?
Yeah, we did that. It was like 350 people.
Yeah, it was quite because we had donated some chocolate mousse stuff, and they're like, "You should come." And I had no idea kind of even what the event was. So I'm like, I don't even know like how I would dress anything. But then I was talking to you about it, and you kind of told me what it was. I ended up being busy, but I saw pictures like, man, that would have been such a fun night to go to. It looked so cool.
It was a great night because, you know, we're highlighting like what Philippines is about. So you have the food, of course, and then you have the special numbers, like, you know, the traditional dances and all kinds of stuff. It was just a great environment. Like being around that, a lot of Filipinos. Yeah, it felt home.
That's awesome.
It felt home.
Do you get to go back very often?
I haven't been back in 14 years.
Man,
but
do you want I
want to?
Yeah.
But I think it's expensive.
No, dude, no. You don't have to explain to me, man. I get it. Yeah.
It's expensive, but I miss it there because the thing is, I want to go back there because it's so much like gems, like if you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to food.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Because there are a lot of foods down there that we can't even make it here. Yeah. Because most of the ingredients or the supplies or like the equipment, it's just there. So I don't know if we want to get it shipped or not, but at the same time, it's also expensive.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, I want to go back. Definitely want to go back and just, you know, be there for like a month or something.
Right. Yeah. Really, really soak it in. Well, I mean, yeah, growing up there since you were 9, you had to have some like really cool, fond memories, you know?
Yeah.
So that'll be, I'm looking forward to whenever you get the ability to go. Because it's not only the cost to go, it's the cost of what work you might miss out on.
Exactly.
While you're going. It's tough, man, in food service. The
thing is,
vacations.
Having a business is tough because I can't even go on vacations or do this and that because we have to be focused.
Oh yeah.
You know, like we're locked in. This is what we want to do. This is what we've been dreaming about since we was, you know, I don't know, since I was a kid, pretty much, like watching my family. Because in the Philippines, we had a couple businesses down there in the Philippines growing up, but we had to sell that to come here.
Oh, okay.
And then now we have to start from scratch again. So.
Well, hey, yeah, you guys are plowing ahead, making all the right moves from the outside looking in, at least, you know. So that's great. I love to see it. We're happy to have you at Food Truck Friday. Happy to just have you in the community, too. Do you guys get opportunity? I mean, you're always working, but do you get opportunities to go try other food trucks at Food Truck Friday or, like, restaurants?
Of course. Okay, I'm a foodie, man.
Yeah, all right.
I rep a burger. I love a rep a burger.
They'll be back first Food Truck Friday. I'm excited.
La Poblano, got some great tacos, Peely's. You know, Bloomburger, of course. I got some good burgers. Doner kebab is one of my favorites because, you know, that lamb. You know, the one that's wrapped. I forgot what it's called, but
the doner kebab, the gyro.
The gyro, yeah. So it's pretty much love everything, man.
He always makes them so pretty, even when he's getting his butt kicked, and it's always just Hamid by himself. That thing is like Instagram worthy every time. It's like you'd think he has tweezers with the lettuce, you know, like it's always like spot on.
Yeah,
and then the flavors match.
Also, the barbecue place like LMA's. Also great.
Yeah, Ken.
Love their brisket.
Yeah, I need to reach out to them, make sure they're going to be back, because they said they'd be back, but they haven't signed up for week 1 yet. So I need to make sure. I got to follow up with quite a few people tomorrow. Make sure everybody gets registered, gets in there. But it's gonna be fun, man. It's a cool community, especially you. In the year 6 months that you did it, or, since you've come on, in the early years, I would be there all day and really love that time in between lunch and dinner where all the vendors just kind of hang out and talk and we all get to eat and stuff. So I miss that. I'm gonna have to make a point to like just come hang out for some of the dead times this year. Yeah. Get some of that camaraderie back.
Yeah, it's a fun environment. You just walk to their food truck and say hi, and they exchange words, they exchange food.
Yeah,
That's like one of my favorite parts. Is like we exchange foods.
Everybody's trading.
Yeah, trading. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's a cool community. And like you said, nobody's like usually treating it like, oh, they're our competitor. Everyone just seems to get along, and we're all like, know that we're just trying to put on a cool event, make some money. Community has a great time. It's just everybody's happy all the way around. What about some restaurants in town, not food trucks?
Oh, that's tough. There's a lot of them. Definitely like Irish Lion.
Okay, yeah. What do you like to get there? Lamburger?
The Lamburger is good, but probably my favorite is the Reuben sandwich.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm a Reuben person, so if I have something like on the menu that I like, I will stick to that every time I'll come to a place.
Why fix it if it's not broken?
Yep. You're right. Also, Malibu Grill, Uptown Cafe.
A couple little date night spots.
Yep,
yeah, there you go.
What else? There's more.
Oh, there's always more.
Buffalo Louie's. Love Buffalo Louie's.
What kind of wing sauce you get?
Just regular.
Yeah, just buffalo.
Buffalo. Yeah.
I'm finally been coming around to Buffalo. It's not to go on a tangent, but like I never was like a big Buffalo fan, but like it was actually when we went to the Porthole, and my buddy did like a buffalo pineapple pizza, and like the buffalo just like it hit right, man. It had this like perfect amount of heat and like that vinegar taste, and like I'm like, man, this is actually pretty good. And then I've done it twice now on my wings because I tried it years ago. I was like, I'd rather have barbecue, or I'd rather have Parmesan garlic, or you know what I mean. And so I was never like, oh, buffalo. But I think my palate's maturing. It's the only thing about me that's maturing. But I think I'm finally getting there to where all you guys have been for a while. Because I never understood why buffalo was so popular. But you get that with some good homemade blue cheese. So I haven't done, I don't know if I should admit this on camera. I've never done the buffalo at Buffalo Louie's.
Wow.
I always go sweet barbecue, man. Have you had the sweet barbecue?
I have. Dude, and also the garlic parmesan is also pretty good. So, but I'm a buffalo person. So, everywhere I go with wings, I get buffalo.
Yeah.
And probably like a big bowl of ranch because I'm a ranch person.
Okay.
I like to dip like the whole ranch, the whole chicken, eat it like that. So
yeah, the buffalo is just the primer, and then the ranch is the first coat.
Yeah.
All right. Anywhere else you want to give a shout out that you enjoy going to? You got a good list there, man.
Malibu,
Uptown, Irish Lion, Buffalo Louie's. Those are staples.
So, you said local, right? You talking about local?
Yeah, you can shout out chains too if you want.
So, Social Cantina is one of my favorites too.
Okay, yeah.
Their bowl, it's like the rice bowl. El Matador, that's like my go-to. That's my go-to plate every time we go there. I get the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Social's got some I love the queso fundido, and they got some really good tacos too.
Yeah. Also, Malibu Grills is also pretty good.
Yeah. What's the order at Malibu? Usually Hawaiian ribeye. Spin dip.
Look at the steaks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they do great steaks, man.
Yeah.
Someone was asking somewhere about like where to get good steaks other than Yanko's, because everyone knows Yanko's, it's like, of course you're gonna get an amazing steak at Yanko's.
I can't finish it.
Really?
Yanko's. I think it was like the big chicken. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a grilled chicken, maybe.
Okay.
It was this big, man. I couldn't finish it, man. I couldn't finish it. But Yanko's is good too. So
yeah.
Also, talking about desserts, I like Hartzell's, so chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
All those places.
What's an ice cream at Hartzell's? Is there a flavor there that you like a lot?
Mango.
Yeah.
I love mango.
All right, we got to show some Hartzell's love on here.
Yeah, mango's really good, but chocolate mousse, I love everything in chocolate mousse, man. Chocolate, I'm a chocolate person. So
Yeah.
chocolate, anything chocolate.
Little moose chocolate, little moose dream. I made a couple malts today at our Nashville store. Handed it out the drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
I was all cocky about it. I was like, "This is." I literally go. I was like, "This is gonna be the best chocolate malt you ever had."
Especially with the melted marshmallows.
Oh yeah,
that.
the marshmallow cream.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
I
a little
love that.
marshmallow chocolate malt. All right.
I'm trying to stay away from it because I think past year I gained a lot of weight, man.
Dude, well, you're working around really good food all the time.
You can't avoid it.
You can't trust a skinny chef, man.
It's like you want to cook at home, but then you start driving places like around, you see something, you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
I guess we're stopping here. You know.
Oh yeah.
I guess we'll just cook tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns to the next week, and then you just go.
That's
places.
how this podcast started, man. One day of not wanting to cook in a row. I was trying to really eat healthy and like thinking about where I could get. I ended up the other day just ordering like a side salad and like a double chicken breast from Crazy Horse. It was like $12. I thought it was a good deal. It was really good. And then I think, have you guys ever heard of Sweet Green?
No.
It's like it's a chain, but it's like a really health focused like chain with all these really cool ingredients. And obviously it's a chain we're here to support local, but like I don't think anybody that's local really does quite what they do. I mean, Hive does really good stuff like that. You know, the Social Cantina Bowl, but it'll just be an interesting. I'm hoping some of the good that can come of that, like a place like that coming in, is that'll help local places step up their game or like see that like, oh, people like this type of offering. Maybe we should do something like that too, you know? But cool, man. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I'm looking forward to Food Truck Friday, having you guys there.
Appreciate having us, man. First, before we leave, I want to say thank you for everybody, like everyone in Bloomington area, Indiana, who supported us since day one, because we won't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Because, you know, like, this is just like a dream, but it became reality. You know, the hard work we put in, I feel like it's paying off. Also, with you guys' support, you know, letting us be there, actually build with us. You know, if that makes sense. So we appreciate you guys. So.
Yeah, man. We look everyone. It's not just me, Chocolate Moose, Food Truck Friday, but everyone in Bloomington.
Everybody
wants to support good food and good people, and I mean, you guys are the epitome of that. So we appreciate you, man. Let's keep growing together.
Yep, it's only the beginning. So the things we have more plans ahead, but we're just taking it one at a time.
Oh yeah, so, keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks for joining us in the latest episode of the No Dishes podcast. Do you like what you heard? Be sure to write a review, rate us, subscribe, like, whatever it is that you do to show your support. We really appreciate it. Until next time, be sure to keep those hands dry. This episode of the No Dishes podcast was recorded, edited, and produced by Garrett Portinga of Green Hat Media in beautiful downtown Bloomington, Indiana. Season 4 of the No Dishes podcast is brought to you by VisitBloomington.com. VisitBloomington.com is the best resource for restaurants and culinary information, special events, fun activities, places to stay, and more in our area. We share a similar mission here on the No Dishes podcast of highlighting local businesses and the people who make our community unique. We can't thank them enough for hopping on board. Check them out at visitbloomington.com to easily plan your next meal, visit, or night out on the town.
No Dishes Media.
No Dishes Media.